Howdy and hello, I'm OhDough. Hope we're doing good, and hopefully it's going to be a quick and easy Ramattra guide covering basic kit, some tips, and matchups. So you have your Omnic form in this, you have a little spirit staff thing, and the whole goal of this is just to build ultimate. You won't always secure kills using this. If you do, great. It's usually best paired with Ravenous Vortex, which slows down... Dog. You can't be juking me out like that. It slows down movement speed and prevents vertical movements. You can't go up if you're in the vortex itself. You have your shield. This is not going to last that long. It's got a 13-second cooldown, but it does start the moment it's placed, which is pretty cool, and it lasts like, I think, 5 seconds. Then you have your Nemesis form. This is where you're going to have most of your kills come from, usually. You pop that, 225 armor, you move 20% faster, you can block 75% damage while blocking. You move, I think, 50% slower, and if you punch, it cleaves targets. It pierces targets too. It does 60 damage per hit, and you have a decent bit of range. You can also melee while punching. So if someone's low, like bop, bop, bop. So your ult is going to last forever as long as the Hente tentacles are hitting people. But all your ult does is give you your Nemesis form back, which is again going to give you the 225 armor. And you also get an AoE. As long as this AoE is slurping down dudes, pause, you will have infinite ultimates. And all that has to happen is you get pocketed, and you will just live and live and live. In your ultimate form, your block lasts forever as long as your ult is going. So as you can see, I'm hanging on to a sliver, and I'm just walking at these people. And you can cancel it. I think this is where the tips will begin. In Nemesis form, you can press shift to cancel it. During your ultimate, your Nemesis form, you can press shift to cancel it. It's like the most important tip for Ramattra. Do not cancel your Nemesis form or your ultimate unless you really want to. When you go to Nemesis form, you get the 225 armor, right? If you go from Nemesis form while missing armor into your ultimates, you do not get to replenish any of the armor. But if you go from Nemesis form into Omnic form and then into ultimates, that is the best way to maximize armor gains. This is only going to really be important if you're kind of low, and or if you have no supports near you and you're trying to clutch up. And that's legit all the tips I can think of, bro. Like, Ramattra does not really have a whole lot going for him. I do have a video covering all the ultimates that Ramattra can block and live through, which the vid did not pop off. I'm slacking, bro. Matchups for Ramattra, mostly covering matchups you shouldn't play into. First and foremost, OhDough. It's not ideal. He can hook you out of your block, hook you in general, do a decent bit of damage to you, but that's not the worst part. The worst part is you can't kill OhDough as Ramattra. It's very difficult. He's tanky and he has the breathalyzer, so as Ram, you don't have any solo kill potential versus that tank whatsoever. And if you get ultimate as Ramattra, all Hog has to do is give you the whole Hog, pause, and push you away. He can ult you away from his teammates, and then your ult goes away very quickly, and now it's wasted. So Hog is insanely good versus Ramattra. I think Hammond's good too, but for different reasons, one of which being Ramattra can't kill him either, but Hammond just causes a lot of chaos, and you can't exactly stop it. If you are good at killing the Hammond's backline while he's killing yours, you can balance it out, but it's a coin flip in some cases. Aside from that, nothing else is super rough for Ramattra. I think maybe Junker Queen, because she's hard to kill because of her lifesteal capabilities, and if she's building ult off you, she's ulting your team on cooldown, so unless your Kiriko's cleansing really well, that can be a rough situation. Now DPS is the real rough one. You have a lot of DPS that are pretty good against Ramattra for different reasons. So you have Echo, McCree, Bastion, and Tracer. All of these characters have a bomb type ability that will do max damage to Ramattra, because if you stick a bomb to Ramattra, it cannot be blocked. The damage can't be blocked whatsoever. So Tracer's ultimate is a lot of burst damage in that case. Echo has the sticky bombs, max damage, the beam laser that can just roll Ramattra, help her build ult fast, and she can fly away, making it hard to get killed by Ramattra. Once she gets ultimate, she can just copy Ramattra, and I believe she gets maximum armor when she uses Nemesis form as a copy of Ramattra. McCree, the bomb does okay damage, but that's not a big deal. I think the big thing is the High Noon. High Noon will do half of Ramatra's health if he blocks it. If he doesn't block, he dies. And if you have a Baptiste window, you can kill Ramattra with High Noon, which is very situational. But if Ramatra's just sitting there blocking, he's going to get rolled. Bastion, he does decent damage. Like, he does a lot of damage, actually, in his configuration mode. You can wait for Ramattra to be done with his Nemesis form and then bust out the configuration mode and just get to mowing, brother. Mei is also really good because you can freeze Ramattra. Wait for Suzu, toss your freeze. He just dies even if he ults. You can wall him off if he's trying to chase you. You can ice block and he can't continue his ult if he's trying to hit you in the last 5 seconds. So it lasts longer than his ult does. And Fair is another good one just because of her ultimate, which can actually kill Ramattra through his block. One of the only ultimates that can do that. And if you're playing Pharmacy, you can just stay out of his effective range and he can't kill you because his Vortex does not go high enough to drag you down in the first place. And then Symmetra. For many reasons, she's actually really good. She does insane damage in general. You can build your beam off his shield, then beam him, which does a lot of damage. And you have your teleport to escape his ultimate or engage or what have you. And then as far as supports go, it's not ideal to play against Baptiste because if he windows, you basically die every single time. If he windows and you pop ult, you die. Kitsune Rush, kind of the same thing. If you're trying to block Kitsune Rush damage, good luck. You'll most likely die as well. And Ana's anti and sleep are a big deal versus Ramattra as well. I like playing with 2 main healers or supports. Oh, healers. Oh, no. 2 main supports most of the time, such as Ana and Kiriko, because I can get nanoed, I can get Kitsune Rush. It's a fun time. And they also have a ton of burst healing, so I just don't die. A main healer is fine for me. So like Bap, Ana, Mercy, Moira, Kiriko. I'm cool with that. Zen can work, and it does feel nice because having the Zen plus your damage as Ramattra, you actually feel like you can kill things a lot easier. The one support I don't want to play with as Ram is Brig. If I have a Brig on my team, I don't play Ramattra. I just swap to a different hero entirely. And Lucio with the speed is cool, but not my style. I know a lot of folks like that, but meh. It ain't for me, bruv. Not for me. In any case, that's the video. Hope you liked it. I do stream at twitch.tv/OhDough, post more videos on my second channel, which is more OhDough. So check out the content. I appreciate it a ton. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. It goes a long way. It helps me do this longer and more. So I appreciate that very much. You have a beautiful day. Catch you later.